Hi everyone. So today I'm going to go over my Bath and Body Works empties for 2024. This will be my second update. I'm going to do these every 2 months just because I am on the slower side of finishing my products. So I don't have enough to, well, at least in my opinion, I don't have enough to show every month. So let's get on to soaps because we did finish 3, and by we I mean my family and I. So we have a very old strawberry pound cake. This was back when the soaps, I believe, were $7.50, somewhere around that price. Yeah, $7.50. I love strawberry pound cake, and I'm not sure why my family likes strawberry pound cake because they tell me they don't like gourmand scents, but somehow this one is okay. So I'm guessing they pick up more on the freshness or the juiciness of the strawberry. So this one did have the fragrance notes, fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, whipped cream. So I'm assuming they're getting the strawberries, but I get all of the scents combined. But I do find that this soap, the scent doesn't really linger on my hands that much. So there's that. I would repurchase this, and I want to say I have like about 6 backups of the soap, so I don't need any more. Second item was a soap that everyone liked, but I feel like I didn't care for the scent too much. We have a limoncello. This is like a perfect kitchen soap, bathroom soap, because I feel like I sometimes equate citrus scents with like clean bathrooms and just cleanliness in general. I think this one was also back when they were $7.50, so it's my older soap. Fragrance notes list Sorrento lemon, sugared mint, and fresh verbena. I get a lot of the like a very bright lemon and then the verbena slightly, but I feel like this is a little bit too bright where I would almost categorize it as like astringent. Well, my personal preference, I would prefer like lemon poppy seed, iced lemon pound cake type of notes. My family did like this one. So I think we could meet in the middle where the next soap that we get is more of a fruity lemon soap because just straight up a bright lemon is a little bit too much for me. So I personally wouldn't repurchase this, but I know my family liked it. So there's that one. Next one, we have a soap that we have finished before in the past. This one is Some Bunny Loves You. It was back either the last Easter collection or the prior one. And look at how like crazy that bunny looks. I know he's smiling, but he looks a little raggedy. Anyways, this one is Sprinkled Donut. Again, similar to the strawberry pound cake, despite the fact that this is a gourmand scent, I find that it's very light. So I think my family does like gourmand scents if they're not overly foodie. Like for example, blueberry pancakes, that was a bit much for them. It might be the syrup note. But the scent notes for this one say buttercream, milk, and sweet vanilla. It's a little bit hard to pick up the buttercream, at least for me. I get more of just of a generic vanilla scent. So if I found this on sale, I would repurchase it, but it's not like a favorite. So those were the 3 soaps that my family and I used up. Let's go on to the one I think kind of body care item, and we have a shower steamer. So this is an orange and ginger. This was one of the 3 scents that first came out for Bath and Body Works. It was orange and ginger. We have eucalyptus spearmint, and then we have lavender vanilla. I found that the strongest one out of those 3 is lavender and vanilla. So while I wouldn't repurchase orange and ginger, I would repurchase lavender and vanilla. However, I find that now that I'm using a lot more scented products in the shower, I notice the shower steamers a lot less. Whereas my sister, I think I'm going to keep buying shower steamers for her because she has sensitive skin. So the main scent that she gets in the shower is coming from the shower steamer and it's coming from her tree head scrub. But she only uses it in like her rough areas, so like elbows, knees, stuff like that. And also the only thing is that these don't last that long. So going forward, I don't think I would purchase any more of the new scents. So for example, Spearmint Mimosa, the one that I have, Northern Brights, I would probably only pick up 1 versus getting like 6. But this one was nice while it lasted. It's only, I think 6 tablets come in this. And this was back when they were $18.50. Now they're like $19.95. This is definitely one of the better ones. So there's that one. Okay, next kind of random product. I don't know what category it would fit in, but I'm just going to put it in the supplement category. We have Moxy, the 60 gummies. So this one you would take 2. And this is for the immunity support. And the flavor was lemon raspberry. I did like the texture, the taste, just everything overall 100 times better than the hair, skin, and nails from the Bath and Body Works Moxy line. I don't know if they're going to continue it, but whoever designed that hair, skin, and nails needs to go back to the drawing board because the texture was off. Some of them were super crunchy. Some of them were like very slimy and slippery. And then the taste was like off as well. And even the consistency, it was just a very cheap, unpleasant gummy. But anyways, for immunity support that I took, I liked it because even the shape was a little bit different, but it's hard to tell if immunity gummies are working. I mean, I didn't get sick while I was taking these gummies, but I didn't feel much of a difference afterwards. So it was like a nice kind of after eating snack. And then the extract or the ingredients that this one has is mainly elderberry, which could be very bitter. So I think the lemon was there to counteract that a bit. There are sugars and stuff in here, and also vitamin C, zinc, and sodium. But yeah, no, if I happen to see this again on sale, I would just pick up one. But I think going forward, I'm going to purchase my supplements, maybe from TJ Maxx, maybe from just like a regular grocery store. But I think for Bath and Body Works, I'm going to stick to body care, home fragrance. But gummies, I think I'm going to pass unless they're dirt cheap. Next category, we have hand sanitizers. None of these are mine. I'm still working on the one that I currently have. So the first one was my dad's. This was the Frosted Coconut Snowball, and this is the antibacterial hand spray, which I like a lot more than the gel format because one, I think you get more in the spray version. It's easier to control at least. And then I like it that I have this pocket bag, hand sanitizer holder, and it stands upright, whereas the gel pocket bag holders, like the smaller ones, they all kind of like face down. And I feel like I have a tendency to rip the hinge part and like the hand sanitizer drips down. So this is a lot more convenient for me. So Frosted Coconut Snowball, my dad likes coconut. I don't like coconut, so I wouldn't repurchase this. However, I think he likes the lemon hand sanitizers a bit more and the perfumey ones. So I wouldn't repurchase Frosted Coconut Snowball, but this did the job. And then the second one is for my sister. I did give her some of the antibacterial hand sprays. This one was in Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, and I think both of these were the cheaper price of $6.50. I think now they're like $7.95 or something like that. And I think I did like the rookie mistake of not noticing that antibacterial hand sanitizer does expire. I think there's an expiration date printed somewhere there. It's a little bit dark, but anyways, going forward, I'm only going to purchase maybe like 2 or 3. So maybe one for myself, one for my sister, one for my dad. I'm not getting backups because what's going to happen? They're going to expire, and then I'm going to be using expired hand sanitizers, which kind of defeats the purpose of a hand sanitizer. But there's this. I like it that the spray evaporates pretty quickly and I'm not left feeling sticky or anything. And they don't have those beads that the other ones have. I think the rest is just home fragrance. So let's go on to room sprays. We have Midnight Snow that we used in my dad's bathroom. Everyone really liked it, especially my dad, because it smells a little bit like manly cologne, I think. I'm very bad at distinguishing men's scents, but this just smells like a fresh, like, I don't know, a pine men's scent, like a men's cologne for the wintertime, if I had to guess. My dad did like this one. However, my mom, I think she likes just the cleaner smells in general. So I would not pick up Midnight Snow. I would probably just give it to my dad to use, I don't know, maybe around his room or something. But yeah, this one was pretty good. And I feel like it did cover scents for the amount of time that we wanted. So there's that one. Okay, next one, we have a wallflower refill plug. We have the Happy Hanukkah, pillowy fried dough, sweet jelly filling, sprinkled with powdered sugar. So I remember that I really loved the Happy Hanukkah candle and it performed great for me. And for some reason, despite the fact that this wallflower refill smells very similar to the 3-wick candle, I feel like I liked the 3-wick candle just a bit more because 1, it was stronger, and 2, I feel like I got more of that like fluffy, like powdered sugar and the dough aspect more in the candle versus in the wallflower refill. I got a little bit more of the jelly filling, but it was weaker. So overall, in general, I should have picked up more of the 3-wick candles, and they did go 75% off this most recent Bath and Body Works SAS. So if they have any more left over for this coming SAS, I'm going to definitely pick that up. No questions asked. So there's that. I do have more of these and I will repurchase them, but I think I'm going to just solely put them in my scent control wallflower plug and keep them on the high setting versus the low or the regular. So there's that. Okay, next let's go on to single wick. Surprisingly, none of these are mine. So here is the Winter Candy Apple single wick that I gave to my sister. So this is the one that she got for my sister shops my SAS stash. I think that her method of burning candles is just to burn it until like, so she turns on her candle maybe like around 10 or 11, and she keeps burning that until she goes to sleep like around 8 or 10. So I'm surprised that there's not more soot in these candles, but here's how it looks like. The reason why the wick is all the way at the bottom is that she finished burning it and she had about this much left, and I have a candle crock now. So what tends to happen is that because my sister burns her candles for so long, they tend to take on this sooty burnt smell. But the ones that, for example, this one didn't have that scent, then I end up using it on either my bottom plate warmer or my candle crock. Although I do like it in my candle crock, I feel like it gets a lot warmer, so it throws the scent more. Anyways, that's to say that after she was done burning and I only used this much in my crock, I feel like I got a solid 2 days out of it, and it smelled really nice. I feel like winter candy apple is a powerhouse scent. So there's that one. Would recommend it. I think it's an awesome returning scent. Vanilla Bean Noel can sometimes be good, but I feel like I have more hits and misses with that Christmas scent than winter candy apple. That's pretty much stayed almost about the same scent as it has been years ago. Okay, next one is the one that my mom used. We have Black Cherry Merlot. This one was good as well. I think this was back when they were $14.50. I'm not too sure. Yeah, $14.50. So the fragrance notes to this one, I don't think they're there. Yeah, this one was from 2021. So back then, I don't think they had the scent notes unless it's glaringly obvious and I'm missing it. But the one for Winter Candy Apple, this one's from 2023. Yeah, this one has it. Red apples, crisp pears, candied orange. So when I was warming this one, I got less of that apple and I got more of like just like a clean pear type of scent. Black cherry merlot is pretty strong. It smells pretty much like black cherry merlot warming or burning. And this one gave my mom no issues. And since it's my mom, she pretty much keeps it burning for a limited time of like 4 hours. And this one I didn't put in my crock, so the wick didn't shift. So there's that one. I would repurchase both of the scents. However, Winter Candy Apple, I enjoy it a little bit more in the 3-wick format versus a single wick, and Black Cherry Merlot, I like it slightly more in the soap form. Okay, next we have 3-wick candles. Surprisingly, most of these are just my sister's. But let's go over to the one that she started burning, didn't like it, and then she gave it to me. So we have High Pumpkin, Pumpkin Spice Latte. This is a scent that typically comes out during the fall. This one was an older one. Retail price $25.50. Fragrance notes list pumpkin pie spice, freshly brewed espresso, homemade whipped cream, sprinkled of cinnamon sugar with natural essential oils. I don't know what's in here that I just don't like. I think it's the whipped cream note, but she burned it and then she just wasn't having it. She's like, I don't really like the scent. And I noticed that when I would go into her room, it kind of took on this like charred smell, despite the fact that she wasn't burning it for too long. That scent would come out maybe like an hour or two into her burning, and I can still smell it right now. Sooty with like spoiled milk and like a hint of spice. That's really unappealing. So when she gave me the candle, I don't know if it was because the scent had already changed, but I put it in my candle crock. Well, I tried it in my candle crock under my candle lamp, and either way, I just didn't enjoy the scent. So while I could still warm it for maybe like 1 weekend more, I'm calling it done. And I want to repurchase the scent again because it's just not one that I enjoy. So hopefully that's my last one, but I think I might have like a few more single wicks left in this scent. Yeah, don't really like it. So next one, we have Midnight Amber Glow. This was a signature scent that came out that surprisingly, I think it didn't come out in a full-size perfume, which is weird because a lot of people liked that boozy amber coffee scent. So with this one, I like that the lid is a different color. I might take that. Retail price is $26.50. Fragrance notes smooth amber, caramel latte, vanilla bourbon. This one, the scent kind of changed a little bit, so I didn't warm it. But yeah, I gave my sister no issues despite her, her weird burning method. And I really enjoyed passing by her room because it was like a warm, boozy amber scent. I don't pick up too much of like the coffee note in here. Maybe I get like instances or like whiffs of it, but that's not the predominant note. I think it's mainly just amber forward. But surprisingly, this one was pretty light, even, well, not light. It was like a medium light in her room. So maybe like around a 6 or a 7. And I thought it was going to be like an 8 or a 9. But yeah, would I repurchase that? Definitely yes. I think I have one left in my collection, but I don't want to burn it because they don't make this candle anymore. So I think I'm going to keep that one, and then hopefully I have maybe a single wick in this. But I would repurchase it. However, it is on the lighter medium side. So we have one that originally my sister didn't like, but I think it was a lit issue. So we have Maine's Best Blueberry Cotton Candy. This came out with other scents like the Macintosh one and other scents that are escaping me at the moment, but it came out during the fall. So this one, the retail price was $26.50. Fragrance notes say ripe Maine blueberries, spun sugar, vanilla with natural essential oils. My sister and I both like blueberries. However, the lid just smelled very off-putting, but I think during a candle day sale, they surprisingly still had the fall candles, or I'm not sure when, but there was a sale, and these were off in a little corner. And then I think this candle had the lid swapped out, where this one, we could smell the blueberry, like the sugary blueberries. Think if you were around for Love Cotton Candy Champagne, it reminds me a lot of that. Just if you exchange the strawberry berry note for a blueberry scent. So this one, unfortunately, I wanted to warm, but the scent did change a lot. So now it's just like a city mist. But even up until the last burn, it did smell like very sugary, like cotton candy plus blueberry scent. I would highly recommend this. I hope it comes back because I did enjoy it. And I think the strength for this one was the strongest. So if I had to do it in order, I'd probably say the strongest one that I smelled in her room was blueberry cotton candy, then midnight amber glow, then no, actually it was this, but I was getting the sooty smell. So ugh. And then out of the 2 wicks, or the 2 single wicks that I have, I think the one that was the strongest in my crock was definitely the winter candy apple, and then burning would probably be black cherry merlot because that's powerhouse. Okay, so that is it for my Bath and Body Works empties. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.